Hello, tutors. This is Sister Ashcraft explaining all about test retakes that are happening in the math lab. Is it us? Are we the testing center? Yeah, kind of. We are. Here I am to explain all about it. So, some sections of Math 100A, Math 100B, Math 101 are doing their test retakes in the math lab. So, the students will take the test for the first time in the testing center at BYU Idaho. And then they're going to come go over any questions that they missed with the tutor, and then they can do their retakes here with us, not in the testing center. So, they're going to come and check in with their supervisor. It might be right after they go over the questions with you or another tutor, or it might be like the next day. But the supervisor is going to check a few things. So if you're not a supervisor, you can still help out the supervisors and help them know what to do as well. So the student needs to show that they've taken the test once already. In Canvas, it'll just say take the test again. As long as that word again is there, then you are good to go. They must have gone over it with a tutor. Like I said, it doesn't have to be right before they do their retake. It could be a previous day. And they need to have their phone off and put away, just like in the testing center. And they need to know everything that they are allowed to use on the exam. So you need to know it as well. For Math 100A, it's different than 100B or 101. So 100A, they're not allowed to use a calculator, any kind of calculator on the test. Any test in Math 100A, no calculators. They are allowed to use scratch paper, pen, pencil, their own laptop, or one of our computer cubicles, computers over there. They can use those to take their test. 100B, same things, except they are allowed to use a calculator as long as it is a non-graphing calculator, something that does not graph for them. Of course, it goes without saying that the calculator also cannot be the one on their phone because that is off and put away. Also, we have ordered some noise canceling earmuffs that are available in the supervisor drawer or near it. I have to see where there's room. Those are coming early next week. Because we know the lab can be a little loud in a rambunctious place. So as they're taking exams, they don't have to use these earmuffs, but if they want to, they're available to them. And they're red to match your vest. So exciting. So they've checked all those things. The supervisor will then type in the code, making sure the student doesn't know the code. And then they will go over to the computer cubicles where these signs are right above them. It says reserved for Math 100A, 100B, 101 exam retakes, which is why those areas are not places where you do your online tutoring right now. So you want to make sure that there is room for exam retakes. And here it's being modeled by my friend, Yat. Like those cubicles right there. Thanks, yeah, for doing that. I moved this. There we go. Now you can see yeah better. If you run out of room at those areas, students will be using the tables to take tests just if they run out of room in the cubicles. Those tables right next to it that are usually for one-on-one appointments. So if it's full of students doing retakes, you gotta find another place for your one-on-one appointment. And if you need help finding that, let us know. And what you can do, supervisors and tutors, after they are started taking their test, just kind of, be a little bit like a proctor, but not too close. Just make sure they're only using the things that they're allowed to use. Tutors, if you notice that they are on their phone or using something you don't think they should be using for an exam, go ahead and let the supervisor know so we can all keep an eye out and make sure that the students are being honest in what they're doing. When they're all done, they don't have to tell the supervisor, but just pack up and leave, return anything that they borrowed, like those earmuffs. They should throw away, though, their scratch paper, so I want to make sure that those don't go with the students. Anything else, just let me know, Sister Ashcraft, that's me, if you have any questions about these. Also, one more thing is that the students should only be doing retakes or exams while a supervisor is there. So if it's the end of the day, you're closing up, they have to exit their test and leave. So make sure that you are aware of that, especially before devotional. They need to finish their test before devotional, before the lab and library are closed. That's it. That's test retakes. Again, let me know if you have any questions. See ya.